Good evening all once again. It is great honor and privilege to join you today at this important executive blood drive and humanitarian impact program that has been organized by the Africa Initiative Development Foundation, Aidf. On behalf of Tanzania National Chamber of Commerce, let me begin by congratulating Aidf on reaching its first anniversary. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. 1 year may appear to be a short period, but in the development and humanitarian work, the true measures of an organization is not simply how long it has been existed. It is the value it creates, the partnership it's built, and the most importantly, the life it touches to the people and to the community. I would like to commend the CEO of Aidf, Mr. Joel Tenda, together with the board of directors, volunteers, partners, and donors for bringing us together around here and a cause that is both practically and deeply humanitarian. Today, however, is about more celebrating an anniversary. It is an opportunity to reflect on what leadership means when it's placed at the service of humanitarian. Mabibi na mabwana, ladies and gentlemen, the theme of today's program, leading the example for mother and child blood security, speak to an issue whose importance cannot be overstated. Behind every unit of blood is a human moment we hope never happens. A mother experiencing severe bleeding during childbirth, a child requiring urgent treatment, or a patient whose lives depend on receiving blood without delay. Mabibi na mabwana, ladies and gentlemen, blood remains as a unique previous healthcare resource that cannot currently be produced at the scale needed to replace voluntary human donation. Hili si jambo ambalo linaweza likafanywa kwa mtu bila kupata elimu. So when safe blood is available at the right time, it can save a life. When it is not available, the consequences can be devastating. Damu isipokuwepo kipindi inahitajika, haiwezi kusaidia au kuokoa maisha ya muhitaji, na ikiwepo itaokoa maisha ya muhitaji. For this reason, blood donation is not only a medical matter, it is also community responsibility, a leadership responsibilities, and an important part of the building a resilient society. To have the strong society, we need to have this responsibility to take at all. When an individual voluntarily donates blood, they may never know the person whose life that donate will be saved. That is precisely what makes voluntary blood donation such as a powerful expression of solidarity. Tunavyojitolea kutoa hii damu, tunajenga umoja wetu wa kusaidiana, na Mwenyezi Mungu atasimama na sisi. And when a leader gives blood, the message extends beyond that individual act. It tells employees, colleagues, customers, communities, and other leaders that leadership is not measured by only what we achieve within our institution, but also by what we are willing to contribute to the society around us. Kuwa kiongozi ni jinsi gani unaweza kuifikia jamii na kutoa solution za matatizo yanayowakabili. Kwa hiyo kwa kitendo cha wakubwa CEO ambao wamekuja hapa, board members na wenyewe, ni kwamba kujitoa kwenu na kupeleka solution kupitia the leading by example for mother and child security ni jambo ambalo mnakwenda kuacha ladies. Distinguished guests, every institution represented in the room brings something different to this challenge. Government and public institutions provide leadership, policy and system in place. The National Blood Transfusion Service and healthcare professionals provide the technical and clinical foundation that ensures donated blood can safely reach patients who needed it. The private sector brings workplace, employees, customer resources, innovation, and extensive network. And to be honest here, I'll be transparent with you. We have Dira 2050, which basically 25 years to come, we need our country to have an economy about $1 trillion. $1 trillion, it means if you go to South Africa today, their GDP is 400 billion USD dollar. So if we say Tanzania, we need to have $1 trillion in 2050, it means we need to work hard more than 3 times as South Africa it has today. 3 times we need to work day and night to make sure that we achieve the $1 trillion. And the 70% of that $1 trillion is coming from the private sector, which I believe Aidf and the other stakeholders are among of this. Sasa tunahitaji watu wenye afya nzuri ambao wanaweza kuzalisha uchumi kufikia $1 trillion. So this is our take note, and we need to make sure that tunaendelea kutoa huduma za afya na kulinda afya za watoto, vijana na watu wazima, ili tuweze kuzalisha na kutoa ajira na kuwa na watu ambao wanafanya biashara au wanafanya kazi zenye matokeo. Chamber of Commerce and Business Association can help to connect companies and transform individual effort into collective private sector. Diplomatic missions and development partner brings international experience, technical knowledge and networks and opportunity for collaboration. Civil society and humanitarian organization bring community trust, grassroots knowledge, and the ability to reach people who may otherwise remain underserved. The strengths are different, but they are complementary. And here we'll be very open. The opportunity before us is not for everything institution do the same thing. It is for each institution to contribute what it does not best and connect contribution with others. This is particularly relevant to the private sector. Corporate social responsibility should increasingly more beyond occasionally charitable contribution towards strategy, sustainable and measurable social investment. Ladies and gentlemen, business do not necessarily need to create entirely new structures to make difference. They can use the relationship, platform, services, employees and communities they are already engaged with to create additional social value. We are seeing this principle reflected in partnership around today's program, where existing business network and services are being used to connect people with blood donation, health screening and community health education. Tumeona pale wakati wa kupita kwenye mabanda yetu watu wamekuja kujitolea damu, lakini tumeona watu wanatoa huduma ya macho na meno na kadhalika. Hii inaonyesha tunaisogelea jamii yetu. This is the kind of practical innovation that can turn corporate participation into the meaningful community impact. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge before us is therefore simply to ask ourselves, who will donate blood? Nani atachangia damu? The bigger question is, how can we build a culture where saving lives becomes a shared responsibility across our institution and communities? That is the leadership conversation we should take as a note today. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend Aidf and Dar es Salaam Serena Hotel Management for creating a platform where government, health professionals, the private sector, diplomatic and development partners, civil society and stakeholders can come together around a practical humanitarian cause. Jipigieni basi makofi kidogo. As we proceed with today's presentation, I encourage all of us to listen, not simply for information, but also the ideas that can be translated into action. I will ask each of us to keep 3 words in mind. 1, commitment, collaboration, and measurement. When we say commitment, we can institute and say, what can my institution do in terms of commitment? In collaboration, you can ask yourself, who do we need to work with to create more humanitarian impact? And when you take the measurement, how will we work that our efforts are making a difference? This question can help us move from good intention to meaningful results, from one-time activities to sustainable engagement, from isolated initiatives to stronger partnership, and from awareness to action. And when we speak about results, we should look beyond the numbers of blood units collected today.